The following is a presentation of WCMP Sports, local sports.
With the goal on the shorthander.
A Q Media Group production.
Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. I mean, he can't miss.
Local high school sports.
Oh, it's knocked out. Oh boy, 1-0.
Also available for free on the WCMP mobile app or on the Q Media Group YouTube stream.
He's got a lot of room to run, and he's off to the races. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He's gone!
Now to bring you the call, here's Ethan Game Day Gilman.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside Zimmerman High School for tonight's boys basketball matchup here on Anthem Country 106.5 FM, AM 1350, WCMP. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman, and I am ready and set to bring you all the action from tonight's game. Here in Zimmerman. Made a nearly hour trip from Pine City to get to this game, and why not? It's a Monday night. It's the first boys game of the year for Pine City, and I figured, you know what, there's not too many better places to be than right here in Zimmerman, maybe than at one of our local schools. So I figured, hey, it's a local game. One of our local teams are playing on a Monday night. Why not knock off the rust a little bit early and get ready for the long week of games we have ahead? We have got a lot coming your way this week, ladies and gentlemen. Basketball, hockey, more basketball. So stay tuned. We have got all that and more coming your way the rest of this week. But tonight, the only local team playing tonight is this Pine City Dragons boys basketball team as they are in Zimmerman facing the Thunder. We are live here on the Here's the Pitch pregame show. Here's the Pitch in North Branch is the area's premier indoor training facility. They've got fast pitch, slow pitch, or baseball batting cages. You can tune up your swing at Here's the Pitch in North Branch. Again, Here's the Pitch, our proud pregame sponsor. Tip-off coming up at 7 p.m. So while we have a moment, why don't we take a second to hear a word from some of our fine sponsors, and then we'll be back to talk more about this game and both these teams here on WCMP.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Make your next stop the Freeway Holiday Station store in Pine City. Right now, save on all your favorites like Haggie's Pizza. Save $8 when you buy 2. Coke 20 ounces, 3 for $6. Or Pepsi 20 ounces, 3 for $6. Slim Jim Jerky is 2 for $5. Haagen-Dazs ice cream are 2 for $6. Monster Energy drinks are buy 2, get 1 free. And Splash Ice Melt, which is pet safe, only $14.99. So make it the Freeway Holiday Station store in Pine City. Back here on WCMP, Anthem Country 106.5 FM, AM 1350 WCMP. Game day going out here at Zimmerman High School, of course in Zimmerman, Minnesota. So we get set for tonight's game as the Dragons take on the Thunder in this boys basketball game. And as we take a look at these two teams from last year, for the Zimmerman Thunder, it was a 17-9 regular season finish. Not a bad finish at all. It started, though, with 4 straight wins before their first loss to Hibbing. Then they went and won 2 more, then lost to Rockford, but then won 2, well, not just 2 in a row. I'm looking at a Pierce tournament where they won 2 in a row, but they would go on to win 7 in a row before a little hiccup in the road where they lost 4 in a row to Monticello, Wilmer, St. Peter, and St. Francis. Then they would get back on the right track, beating Big Lake, but then lost to Becker before winning 3 in a row against North Branch, Chisago, and Princeton. But then they would lose 2 in a row to end the regular season against Cambridge, Isani, and Monticello before heading into the playoffs, where they fell in the opening round to Fridley, 87-76. Now, they were the home team in that game, so it was a less than ideal situation there for the Thunder, as, again, losing on their home court by 11 points. So, unfortunate there for the Zimmerman Thunder. For the Pine City Dragons last year was a 9-18 finish, 9-17 during the regular season, and it was a decent start, beating both Ogilvie, convincingly I might add, and Aiken before it was a really tough stretch, losing 4 in a row to Mora, Rush City, Duluth Marshall, and Moose Lake Willow River. Now, you talk to any one of those guys from last year, that Mora and the Rush City and Duluth Marshall games were both games they not only feel like they could have, but should have won. But despite that, they would go and win against Leela, or Lakes International Language Academy at Target Center, 75-25. Then they would go into a tournament in Cloquet where they beat Mesabi East and then lost to Cloquet. But I was able to talk with their now former head coach, we'll get into that in a moment, Kyle Allen, and he talked about that Cloquet game and how, they're a 3A school. They were one of the top teams in their section, and they were within a couple at half, and that was just one that kind of got away from them right there at the end, but they feel like they could have also won that game. But they came out of that tournament to lose 3 in a row, and again, 3 games that they could have and also should have won, losing to East Central by 15, then falling to Bram by 8, and losing to Hinckley Finlayson by 1. It was a tough, and I believe I was at all of those games, actually. And in watching all of those games, man, it was just like they could have and should have won all these games. It was like, man, this should be a much different looking season. I mean, there were 2 games early that they should have won. Now they should have won these 3 games. They didn't. It was just like, man, when are they going to get that break where they kind of learn how to finish off a game? Well, they did that against Mille Lacs. And then they fell 3 more times to East Central, Crosby, and Bram again. This time the East Central and Bram games were a little bit more lopsided before winning 2 in a row, getting revenge on Hinckley and Rush City. Then lost to Aiken, which was a tough game because they only lost by 10, and again, they were in it till the very end. Then they beat North Branch on the road. Again, a 3A school, but I've said this multiple times, and I'll continue to say it. Anytime you play a school that is bigger than you, you can win or lose. It doesn't matter it matters, but schools that are bigger normally have a lot more depth, and sometimes that depth alone can beat you. But Pine City did a really good job going into opposing team territory and getting the victory. But they came out of that to lose to Mora. Then they beat Proctor pretty handedly, I might add, who was a really good team at the time, and then lost 4 in a row going into the postseason, 1 to Crosby. But then their last 3 they could have easily won, falling to Malacca only by 4, losing to Barnum again by 4, and then falling to Foley by 17. So that one a little bit more lopsided, but again, still one they felt like they could have and, well, honestly should have won. Then they would go on the road for the playoffs to what is, well, just kind of a staple to go deep into the playoffs. Sauk Center, they would go on the road over there and unfortunately fall 67-40. It was a really tough game out there for Pine City. But again, as I mentioned previously, Kyle Allen, unfortunately, has left. He has decided to go on and coach elsewhere for his, just a betterment for himself and his family, which we respect that. We, obviously a lot of people will certainly miss him. I know I will in our conversations. But there's a new coach coming in to coach this boys team, and it is Nick Garman. Now, you might remember his name from last year because, well, he was a part of this Dragons program last year. Now, if I remember correctly, and I believe I do, I might not, but I do believe he was the girls basketball JV coach. Now, he might have been the boys last year, but I'm pretty sure he was the girls basketball JV coach last year for Pine City. And he is now the boys basketball head coach this year. So, while he is familiar with the program, there is still a little bit of unfamiliarity. But I assure you that this is still going to be a really competitive team as it is year in and year out. So, a little bit of a change there for Pine City at the head coaching position. Nick Garman, the new man in charge. And it will be interesting to see what this team does here this year. Again, both of these teams' first game of the regular season for Zimmerman and Pine City as we're out at Zimmerman High School here in Zimmerman, Minnesota. Chilly night, so not a bad night to stay in and listen to some basketball on our airwaves, WCMP, Anthem Country, rather, 106.5 FM, AM 1350, of course. And again, can't wait to have a conversation with Coach Garman to kind of talk about what his philosophies are and see where, the direction of the team that he wants it to be and where he wants to see this team go and trend, and it'll be very interesting. I'm excited to have that conversation with Coach Garman. We will eventually have that conversation. It'll probably take a little bit of time. He's busy, but I can't wait to have that conversation. It's going to be a good one. I do know that. But we're getting ready for tip-off here in Zimmerman on the Here's the Pitch pregame show. We want to appreciate and shout out to our hometown handoff sponsor, A&W. Your hometown handoff is brought to you normally by A&W in Pine City. If you're craving a classic, stop in for a frosty mug of their famous root beer or root beer float. You can pair it with a juicy cheeseburger, savory mushroom and Swiss, or their mouth-watering cheese curds. A&W in Pine City, you can taste their tradition, and they are wishing good luck to all the athletes here tonight. So no handoff here this evening as to, well, this is the only local game going on here tonight. So we don't have any hometown handoff here tonight other than, well, I guess we could really try and spin it and say, well, we're handing it off to go to Zimmerman for this. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to try. Thank you to A&W for sponsoring what would normally be the hometown handoff. Tell you what we're going to do, though. We're going to get another commercial break. We'll come back, chat a little bit more about this game, and then we should be ready for tip-off here on Anthem Country WCMP.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need space that's air-conditioned or heating with enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall. ECE Fiber is built by your community for your community. Work, play, and stay connected to what matters most. We offer affordable home and business packages with no hidden fees and 24/7 support. ECE Fiber, easy to use, simple to set up. That's a cooperative difference. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com today.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer. That signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
Are you looking for the perfect way to promote your business? Custom apparel's the answer, and tdealers.com makes it easy. Let's build your brand together. From the design stage to production, we are on your team to create gear that gets noticed. Whether you're building a brand or repping your business, we got your back. High quality merch, fast turnaround, and no stress. So go to tdealers.com and check out our winter sweatshirt special.
Back here on WCMP and the Here's the Pitch pregame show. Don't forget that we are doing a new Pine Insurance Player of the Week brought to you by Pine Insurance Agency. Pine Insurance Agency will award we will as well award a Player of the Week, a t-shirt for a job well done. Pine Insurance Agency covering Minnesota and Wisconsin. They have locations in Aiken, Ham Lake, Moose Lake, McGregor, and Pine City. Visit pineagency.us to learn how you can start saving. That is going to do it for our Here's the Pitch pregame show. We'll get ready for tip-off in just a moment, and then we'll get ready for starting lineups as well back here after our national anthem. Thanks to Here's the Pitch pregame show. And we'll get a word from our fine sponsors, then be back for tip-off.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Hey there, Brad from Lease Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lease Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lease Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
Arrow Building Center in Siren is your leading name throughout the Midwest with trusted brands for your building supplies and services. Arrow Building Center has been providing contractors, homeowners, and do-it-yourselfers with quality products and expert service for all projects, big and small, for many decades. No matter the size of your next project, Arrow Building Center is at your service. And don't forget, free, yes, free delivery, always. Stop on by Arrow Building Center in Siren, conveniently located off Highway 70, or visit them online at abc-clc.com.
Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are many options. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services. Church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, a ceremony in a park, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com, serving our community since 1912.
Back here on Anthem Country WCMP, it's time to get your starting lineups here for these two teams, starting with the Zimmerman Thunder. It will be number 2, Ethan Stay. He is a 6'2" senior. Then a 6'1" junior, number 4, Lucas Lemke. Then another 6'1" junior, number 5, Joe Larson. Then a 6'5" senior, number 10, Tom McEachran. Then a 6'3" senior, number 21, Jacoby Giffen. And on the other side for your Pine City Dragons, it will be number 1, junior, Grant Larson. Number 2, junior, Grant Sklozacek. Number 10, junior, Tanner Fix. Number 12, junior, Kevin McKellar. And number 20, senior, Sam Johnson. We are ready for tip-off here. 18 minutes are up on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics has 3 locations: Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. Keller, along with McEachran, will be at center court readying for tip-off. Pine City in their away white jerseys, the green stripe down the side of the jersey and short. The letters and numbers are green outlined in black. Zimmerman in their dark blue jerseys with white stripes down the side of the jersey and short. White letters and numbers outlined in the light blue. So everyone is set and ready. And tip-off is won by Zimmerman. Lemke with it. Lemke will take it to this near side, give off to the far side. 3 from Stay is off the mark and rebounded there by by Grant Sklzacek, and he'll take it up the court. Drifting to the near side, bumped hard, but no foul called. Tipped, and ball up for grabs. Somehow not called a bump either, and getting it back is Pine City, is Grant Larson. Now we got a reach-in foul on Zimmerman, and I seen the guy, but I didn't get his number, and that's going to be on number 5, Joe Larson. His first and the team's first. So Pine City will inbound on the far side. On the far sideline, rather. Inbounding is Sklzacek. He'll give it in to Larson. Larson will go try and get it up the court to Fix. Stolen away here by McEachern, and the shot I wouldn't have counted anyways, I don't think. So McEachern with the steal. Can't drop it in for 2 because of the foul. So, they're going to call it. Yeah, so it is a shooting foul. Okay, I was a little bit confused. This is going to go against Tanner Fix, his first foul, team's first as well. And McEachern's first free throw is no good. Next one is up and good. 1 of 2 goes McEachern, and Zimmerman is on the board first, leading 1-0 over Pine City. Up the court with it is Sklzacek. Now Larson now on the far side. Larson again for 3! Grant Larson delivers on a big-time 3 to put the Dragons up 3-1. Oh, and now a travel called as young man from Zimmerman slipped. It was Jacoby Giffen. He looks to be okay. It did not look, oh man, that did not look pretty, but he's all right. Meanwhile, now Larson has it. He hit that 3 to get the Dragons on the board. It's Tanner Fix now on the far side, getting a good screen, then has nowhere to go with it. Gives it to Sam Johnson now. Johnson wants to go to Larson. Can't give it to him. He's trying to find a way to give it to him. Just guarded real well. Now gives to Sklzacek. On the near side now to Fix. Fix trying to get around a defender. Gets a nice screen from McKellar. Nearly lost the ball. Give inside to Larson, but it is blocked. Rejection there by Jacoby Giffen. And that is going to be a sight we might see quite a bit tonight. And I don't say that as to down or dock Pine City. It's just that Zimmerman has a lot of height. Very good height. Pine City's not the tallest of groups, but they're pretty athletic, so they'll be just fine. Inbound now goes to McKellar as that block went out of bounds. 5 seconds to shoot now for Fix, who drives inside, and Tanner Fix lays it in for 2 amongst the trees. He says, what height? We're not going to be bothered by the height. Now back outside, Larson for Zimmerman on this near side. It's McEachern for 3. No good there. McKellar tips it to Fix for the rebound. Fix going to use that speed to get up the court, waiting for the offense to get set. He had Larson wide open on the far side, or excuse me, Sklzacek now gives to Larson. Larson want to go inside to McKellar. He's guarded well, gives to Larson now, and before McKellar can get it off, they're going to call him for a travel. 16:22 to go here in the first half. 5-1 lead for Pine City. Up the court, Larson gives off to Stay. Stay going to use that height to try and drive inside. Now backs it out to Larson. That's Joe Larson. Now to Stay. To Larson again. That's Joe Larson for Zimmerman on the far side. Is that Giffen? He misses, and it's rebounded by Larson. Grant Larson back and forth on the direction. Gets by 1. Now trying to drive inside. It's going to be called a block and not a foul there on Larson for Zimmerman. Not quite sure that was the right call, but meanwhile, Jacoby Giffen hits a 3 to make it 5-4. Not quite sure that was the cleanest of blocks, but it's going to be a steal for Zimmerman nonetheless. The block was by Larson. The Stay with the steal. Now on this near side, Larson with the ball. Guarded real well, man-to-man. I think this is going to be Zimmerman, yeah. I'm not sure where Larson was trying to go with that one, but it was well off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. The ball will go back to Zimmerman. Man on man so far for both of these teams. No zone coverage, nothing like that. It's just straight up man to man. Say, hey, go beat your guy. Now we'll see a little bit of a possible zone from Pine City. Here comes Larson to the near side. Now back on the far side for Lemke. Lemke trying to drive inside. Pass back outside to McEachern for 3. It's off the mark. And getting the rebound there is Giffen. And now we've got a whistle, and I believe this will be the second team foul on Pine City. They're going to get this one on Fix, which will be his second. Looked like Garmin possibly wanted to get another player ready, but He'll wait. Now this ball nearly stolen away by Larson. It will be stolen away by Larson. Good steal there by Larson. Sticky hands for Grant Larson. Larson, a nice dribble behind the back. Gives it near side. Sklzacek going to drive baseline. Gives it outside here to Johnson. Johnson looking. Now gives it to Fix. Fix trying to get around one. Back outside to Sklzacek. Going to be stolen away by McEachran. And McEachran shot up good. Plus the and one. And this will be the third team foul now on Pine City. And I believe that would be Sklzacek with his first. And it is. Checking in for the first time here for Pine City is number 0, which is Grant Haverhalls. Also checking in for Zimmerman is number 22, which is Ryan Schmidt. And McEachran gets the three-point play. That'll make it 7-5 now. And Larson up the court with it. Has it, dribbling near side. Now he gets it back, looking for somewhere to go with it. Wanted to go to Sklzacek, it went between his legs. Just a little bit too much on the pass from Larson to Sklzacek. And it'll be a turnover. Also in for Zimmerman is number 25, Jamison Smuda. A three here is off the mark for Zimmerman. It's going to go out of bounds. It will stay with Zimmerman. Last touch by Pine City. Believe that is it for the substitutions for Zimmerman. Maybe not. Is that? I'll double check. Looks like it might be. They'll get it inbound around the far side. Will Zimmerman into some traffic is Lemke. Now he'll give near side and open is Schmidt, but instead he'll give inside to Giffen. Back outside, top of the key for McEachran for 3, and that is good to make it 10-5. Pine City wasting no time getting back up the court. Larson gets by one defender, now stops, looks to go back. He does to Sklzacek for 3. That's off the mark, and rebound taken here by Pine City. Haverhalls can't get it. Now McKellar with one. And give back to Larson, or Sklzacek, excuse me. Now Larson trying to spin around. And I think they're going to get a foul here on Zimmerman. That'll be their team's second. And the first, couldn't quite see the number. They'll get it on 22, Ryan Schmidt, his first, team second. So Larson will inbound. He wants to go deep. It looks like no one open, so he'll inbound to McKellar. Does finally find McKellar. Good tight end for the Dragons football team. Now gives to Sklzacek. Trying to go inside to McKellar. This one's knocked out of bounds. It should stay with Oh! No, excuse me. It went out of bounds off a Pine City player. Couldn't quite see it cleanly through all the traffic down there, but it is off a Pine City player, and it will go back to Zimmerman on the turnover. Lemke with it now on the far side to Schmidt. Lemke now to McEachran, inside to Smuda. I apologize. A 3 here from Lemke is good. Make it 13-5. And Pine City gets the ball back. Larson again. He'll take it up the court. Now past the timeline. Guarded well there. He lost hold of the ball, so he's got to give it off. Wants to go to Sklzacek. Trying to go to McKellar. And now, before anything too bad happens, a timeout is called here by Pine City. 13-5 on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Dragons trail. We'll be back after 30 seconds here on WCMP.
Hey, Mark. I spent about $3,500 on heating this last winter.
Whoa, sounds like you need to switch to a central boiler outdoor wood furnace, like I did.
A wood furnace? That sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really. I have my wood delivered, and with a large firebox and a central boiler outdoor furnace, I usually just fill it once a day.
Whoa, that sounds great.
I heat my domestic water, garage, and I'm saving a ton of money every year.
Well, where do I get one?
Northland Boiler Sales is your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Back here on WCMP, 13-5 is the score on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard with now 13-14 to go here in the first half. Their board-certified orthodontists are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Checking in now for Pine City is number 23, which is Tucker Johnson. A bruising running back for Pine City's football team this year, as was Sam Johnson. Recognize a lot of these young men from the football team. Now Sklzacek looks to inbound. He's got to get it in quickly. Not quick enough, as that will be a 5-second inbound violation and a turnover, and Zimmerman will get it back. Just really good man-to-man defense here by Zimmerman. Now, I'm a fan of man-to-man defense. I'm not a fan of zone coverage, whether it's basketball, football, it doesn't matter. I'm not a fan of zone coverage. I like man coverage, but Zimmerman is doing it the best right now. Shot is no good. McEachern going to get his own rebound, throw it back into play, and now inside with a nasty move goes Giffen, and his shot is up no good, but there's Grant Haverhals with the rebound. He gives to Sklzacek, now to Larson. A bunch of Grants out on the court here tonight. Larson, Sklzacek, and Haverhals for Pine City. Larson driving inside, gives to Haverhals, who had it blocked out of bounds. And again, it wasn't the cleanest of blocks, but they're letting them be physical here tonight. I like it. You know what? I like it. Couple in and out here for Zimmerman. Looks like 23 and 30. They're going to run deep here tonight. Lane Johnson is 23 for Zimmerman. And now we've got a whistle. Looks like a foul on Zimmerman. Oh, and that will be on the young man who just checked in. It'll be his first, team's third. That's Eli Gardis. So his first, team's third. Inbound is going to be up for grabs. Larson battling along with Schmidt. And the possession arrow does favor Pine City on the jump ball, so Pine City will hold on to it. It won't be another turnover, and they'll get a substitution in here, will Pine City. Tucker Johnson out, in comes Dominic Kurth. So he is in now for Pine City. This Larson will inbound, or excuse me, Sklzacek will inbound to Larson. Now on the near side, going back to Sklzacek. A pull-up jumper is no good. Haverhals cannot get the rebound. It's Gardis. Back up the court quickly. Here comes Larson for Zimmerman, and a good pass. Shot is up no good. Rebounded there by Smuda. And back outside for three is Gardis to make it 16-5. Larson looks for the call from Coach Garman. Driving up the court, trying to get around his man-to-man defense. Does so there. He got the edge. Now back outside. Sklzacek pass not clean. Otherwise, Sklzacek had a quick shot opportunity. Now looking to give it back. He finds McKellar. McKellar on this near side gets a nice screen. Lost the ball, and I think they're going to get a carry. Yeah. So we'll get a carry on McKellar on that one. Unfortunately, otherwise that would have been a sick move, but it will be a carry, and the ball will go back to Zimmerman. 16-5, now under 12 minutes to go. Ball back over here to Larson, now quickly to Gardis. Back top of the key here for Joe Larson for Zimmerman, who hits another three to make it 19-5. For Pine City, it's Grant Larson taking it up the floor. And I think they're going to get, they're going to get this one on Zimmerman. This will go against Joe Larson of Zimmerman for his second foul and the team's fourth. Sam Johnson comes in for McKellar on the side of Pine City. Inbound will come, looks like it will be in the offensive zone. Sklzacek will look to inbound. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. Goes into the backcourt for Larson. Larson now into the offensive zone, spinning back around, trying to find Sklzacek on the near sideline, and it goes out of bounds through Sklzacek's hands, and it will go back to Zimmerman on another turnover. So Zimmerman will get it back. They lead 19-5. Up the court with it now is Schmidt. Ryan Schmidt of Zimmerman trying to make a move and get around one defender. Gives it back outside to Johnson. And that is an air ball from Lane Johnson, which is rebounded by Dominic Kurth. Sklzacek takes it up. He's got room to roam and now quickly guarded. And he's trying to get around one defender. That defender is number 0, and I'll get his name in a moment. And nice job, good pass, and Grant Haverhals finds a lane for the layup. Make it 19-7. Beautiful pass there. Meanwhile, number 0 in for Zimmerman. That is Wyatt Wick. He has it and trying to go inside, and Haverhals nearly got the steal, but it'll be a jump ball Possession arrow is going to favor Zimmerman, but great job by Haverhals just to get his hand on that one and force the jump ball. Really isn't a jump ball. It's more just a tie-up. I call it a jump ball because that's what it used to be. Oh, my goodness. The Zimmerman players jumped through 2 defenders. I'm not quite sure that that's a foul, but somehow I feel like it should be. Meanwhile, pass goes off the mark. Pass went one way. The player zigged the other way. And the ball will be a turnover. A rare Zimmerman turnover. And Pine City will have it. Sklezacic will inbound to Larson. And Larson will bring it up the court. Trying to get by one, and they're going to get Larson. Oh, I guess not. Oh. Now, I thought Larson was the guilty party there. They're going to instead say it was Ryan Schmidt with his second, team's 5th. Interesting. I thought Larson got into him a little too much. Tom McEachern will check into the game now for Ryan Schmidt. Again, pretty deep are the Thunder. Already 10 deep here in the first half. Meanwhile, inbound to Haverhals. He'll give it to Larson, but way too easy for McEachern, and he'll slam it down. The dunk for McEachern. That's pretty easy, though, when you're 6'3", 6'5". I shouldn't say easy. Makes it 21-7. Now we'll get a reach-in foul here on Zimmerman. It will be their team's 6th, and this will go on Wyatt Wick, his first. And checking in, Ethan Stay will check back into the game for Lane Johnson. Sklezacic will look to inbound. He has Larson back deep in their own territory now inside to Kurth. And that is blocked out of bounds by Stay, but it went off of Haverhall's thigh. And it's going to go back to Zimmerman. Ethan Stay, great awareness, I should mention, because he went back and he said, no, it was not for me, it was off the thigh. So the Thunder bring it forward. McEachern gives on the near side here to Gardis, and Gardis for 3. Rings around, but it goes in, and it doesn't matter how it goes in as long as it goes in. Sklezacic brings it forward. They'll try Sklezacic to bring it up the court. Give to Haverhals. Haverhals guarded well. Wanted to go back to Larson. He's guarded too well. Trying to go inside to Sklezacic. It's going to go nearly out of bounds. Sklezacic got it back. Sklezacic in amongst the trees. It is blocked and stolen away here by Gardis. Inside and a reverse layup. Smuda with the reverse layup. Man, did that look good. Pine City trying to find a lane. Haverhals did, and kissing it off the glass. Haverhals lays it in for 2. That's an impressive layup for Haverhals. Meanwhile, this shot no good, and guess who? Haverhals gets the rebound for Pine City. 26-9. Larson now will bring it forward. Larson trying to get the offense set up, just hasn't gone their way tonight, and unfortunately he loses the ball. McEachern will get the steal, and it's stolen right back by Haverhals. Man, we've said his name already a lot here tonight, and Haverhals has just been all over. And we're going to get a foul here on Zimmerman, and now this is going to force a 1-and-1 for Pine City. They're going to get Eli Gardis with his first? Yes, it is his second. So this will be their second. Or his second, team 7th, and now Haverhall is at the line for a 1-and-1. First one is up, and good. Haverhall delivers, make it 26-10. Haverhall's good on both. That's what you want to see, and that's a positive for Pine City to take forward. 26-11. Zimmerman so quick up the court, and Ethan Stay delivers on the shot underneath the basket. Man, they're just so quick up the court. Larson standing around midcourt, gives off to McKellar. He fakes the shot, not biting on it. Those McEachern give to Haverhals. Haverhals has been kind of havoc here for Zimmerman to guard. He's just going to put it up over the defender. He got the bounce, and it's in for 2. Haverhals doing it all tonight for Pine City. 28-13. A 3 here, and that is smooth through for Lemke. Oh, man, what a good-looking shot for Lemke. 31-13. But Haverhals, have a night, young man. Already 8 points in this first half. Larson stands at midcourt. He looks to go to the left side, then stays back to the near side, give to Sklzacek. Sklzacek has hands all around the ball. Could have been called for a slap there, and Sklzacek is going to throw it. Well, he tried to throw it off the defender, Wick, but it winds up going off of himself on the bounce, and it will go back to Zimmerman. I like the idea by Sklzacek, but just a really good play there by Zimmerman's Wick. Wyatt Wick with the smart play. Bringing it forward is Lemke now, and he'll tell McEachern to get going. Now Lemke will take it near side, give back on the far side, Stay. Ethan Stay to Wick. Wick, fake shot, now give back here to Lemke. Lemke, give back outside to Wick. Wick will look to the far side, McEachern. McEachern back here to Lemke. He's open, a long three, just off the mark. Haverhals tries to get the rebound, but it's rebounded by Wick. And this is inside, back outside, now to Giffen for three. That's off the mark. Haverhals, well, he didn't quite pull it in. It's McKellar with the rebound, and it will be Zimmerman with the steal. Ethan Stay, he got it back and then put it up and in for two, and now the three-point possibility. This foul is the fourth on Pine City. The first looks like on Kevin McKellar. Checking in for McKellar will be Dominic Kurth. And Stay will look for the three-point play. No good, but it's going to be rebounded anyways. Stay no good on that three. There's McEachern with the rebound. And then we got a foul here on Zimmerman. It'll be their eighth, and it's a 1-on-1 for Pine City. And this is going to go against Tom McEachern, his first, team's eighth. So a 1-on-1 for Pine City. It's Grant Sklzacek, who will shoot a 1-and-1. First one's up. No good. Rebounded there by Ethan Stay. Inside, really good move there from Lemke. Shot is no good. Ethan Stay with the rebound. McEachern for three. That is no good. Rebound by Giffen. This shot was blocked somewhere. Taken away by Larson with the steal. 1-on-1, and then he lost it. Oh, my goodness. Frustration boiling here for Pine City as Grant Larson so quickly up the court, and then maybe too quick as he lost it on his drive up. So 6.5 minutes to go. Pine City trails 33-13. Zimmerman with the ball back. They'll give on the far side. Lemke inside, and a jumper shot no good. Rebounded here by Dominic Kurth. He lost it, and Wyatt Wick is going to get the ball back on the steal. Now inside, Ethan Stay with a ridiculous reverse layup, falling to the floor. That was just simply impressive. Larson looks for the call from Coach Garman. And it will drift to the far side, but before play continues, a timeout is called here by Pine City. And while they take one, we will as well, back after 30 seconds on Anthem Country.
The Classic Edge HDX from Central Boiler is the outdoor wood furnace for you. This furnace can heat anything, your house, shop, greenhouse, even a pool, all with one Classic Edge HDX. The Firestar combustion control takes all the worry and guesswork out of wood heating. It automatically controls combustion for highest efficiency with any kind of firewood, and you can remotely monitor the furnace from anywhere.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local Central Boiler Sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
All right, so it's a full timeout, but I'm a man of my word. I said we'll be back in 30, so we're back in 30. 35-13. Pine City trails on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They'll leave you with a smile you'll embrace forever. Now, although it is a 22-point deficit for Pine City, there have been a lot of positives here in this first half. Again, lately the turnovers, well, actually not even really lately, but just kind of throughout this first half so far, the turnovers have been a little bit of an issue, and we've seen it on the last couple of drives where Pine City, and the most recent one that kind of hurts the most, is Grant Larson had a one-on-one opportunity, a fast break opportunity. He's going to win those 9 to 10 times out of 10. That time, he lost it. I don't know if it went off his foot, off his thigh, whatever it did. but it went off of something, and he lost his dribble, and it went out of bounds, wound up being a turnover. So if Pine City can cut down the turnovers, I mean, they're right back in this thing. Sklzacek will inbound to Sam Johnson, trying to go underneath, but Ethan Stay just right in the way for the steal. Now Tom McEachran up the court. He drops it in for 2. They get 37-13. Pine City's Larson will bring it forward. I got to say Pine City's Larson because there's a Larson for Zimmerman. Now on the far side, Sam Johnson nearly lost it. He did lose it. Lemke just kind of swiped it away. Swipe or no swiping. Inside, and Stay with the assist to Giffen, who drops it in for 2. It was a couple anxious moments there for Zimmerman as that one almost did not go in. Larson bring it up the court, gives to Sklzacek on the far side elbow. Trying to get around his defender. Lost his dribble, so he picks it up and now in trouble. He's looking for anyone. No one open, so he just tries to chuck it into somewhere. Haverhals is going to come up with it to Sklzacek. A jumper is good. Haverhals with the assist, and man, oh man, he has just been everywhere for this Pine City team. Zimmerman back up the other way with it. McEachran top the key, fakes the shot, gives now to Lemke on the far side now to Lane Johnson. Now on this near side, Ethan Stay for 3. That's good. Make it 42-15. And Larson up past the timeline. Looking to his near side now, calls out a different play. Sets it up to Sklzacek. Oh, had a moment where it was open, but he's guarded by Stay, and Stay has a few inches on him. Meanwhile, Johnson gives now to Kurth. Kurth nearly had it stolen away. Gives now to Sklzacek in the near side corner. He's trying to drive. 9 seconds to shoot. Back outside, Larson. A long 3 is blocked. Larson got it back. Shot is up. No good. And it actually, believe it or not, hit the pulley system for the hoop. But it wasn't noticed, so it will be a shot clock violation, and it will go back to Zimmerman. A block there from McEachran and a few others. McEachran will tell his teammate to get up the court. He gives the near side to Stay. Stay's just going to pull the trigger for 3. It's long, and Kurth is there with the rebound for Pine City. And he'll now give to Larson. Larson now drifting to the near side, looks back to the middle at the top of the key now, bounce past to Sklzacek on the far side. Looking for a screen from McKellar, almost a moving screen, and this tried to pass back to McKellar, a steal here for Giffen, and this pass trying to get to Stay, but it's off of the foot of Kurth, goes out of bounds. It will still be in the possession of Zimmerman. 3 and 3 out for the Thunder. Inbound quickly to Gardus for 3, no good, and Haverhals is there with the rebound. Haverhals, he'll give it off to Larson. Pine City brings it forward. Larson looking to the far side to Sam Johnson. Guarded really well, gets a screen. Ooh, could have been a moving screen by Kurth. Trying to give it inside to Kurth. Underneath the basket, just too far underneath it. Rebounded by Lane Johnson for Zimmerman. Gardus will drive inside and lays it up. No good. Kurth is there for the rebound. Between Kurth and Haverhals, their 2 tallest guys. Been pretty impressed, along with McKellar, obviously. But those 2 have done a really good job here tonight. And Sklzacek way far from the basket. Just tries to lay it in there. Just missing, though. And then it was knocked out by Zimmerman. So we'll stay with Pine City. You know what? It wasn't a good-looking shot, but you know what? Credit Sklzacek because he nearly dropped that one in. Inbound now here to the near side. McKellar wanted to go back to Sklzacek, but he was guarded well. Now going underneath the basket to Larson. And Larson, underneath the tree, is going to lay it up and in for 2, 42-17. Zimmerman quickly up the other way. Gardus will lay it in for 2. There may not be a quicker team in Minnesota up the court than Zimmerman. I mean, I can't but look down to my stat sheet, then look up, and they're putting it in the basket. Mind you, that takes about 2 to 3 seconds. Sklzacek near side tries to go underneath to Johnson. It is stolen away by Gardus, and slamming it down is Smuda. 46-17. Pine City back the other way. Larson trying to get around his defender. He lost it, but he gets it back. And looks for a screen now from Johnson. Oh, going to get called for the travel as he wanted to go on the far side to Kurth. Kind of pumped. Checking in Tanner Fix. He's taken a seat for a while, but he's back in, as is Haverhalls. Larson will get a break, deservedly so, as will Sam Johnson. So inbound here for Zimmerman. And then on this near side, Schmidt with it back over to Larson. That's Joe Larson for Zimmerman. Joe Larson has it back now. Top of the key, going to look to drive in, pass back outside. Gardis on the far side for three. It is no good. And rebound here by McKellar. That's going to be a foul somewhere. They finally get it. McKellar had about 3 sets of hands on him before the foul was called. It's going to be a 1-and-1 for McKellar. And the 9th team foul on Zimmerman, the first for Smuda. So McKellar will shoot a 1-and-1. Yeah, McKellar got the rebound, did a good job of covering up the ball, like getting in a fumble scrum. He did a good job jumping on top of it, getting the rebound, and then just holding on, and then a bunch of hands were trying to get that ball back, and eventually, finally, got the foul call. So McKellar at the line for a 1-and-1. And no good on the free throw shot. McKellar thought it might have a chance, but it is no good. Rebounded by Smuda. And underneath here, Zimmerman pass back outside to Schmidt. Ryan Schmidt up over the defender for three. No good. Dominic Kurth, another rebound. Skozacek up the court quickly to McKellar. Tries to get around Smuda. Can't. Back outside now to Tanner Fix. Looks like he stepped out of bounds. Under a minute and a half to go here in the first half. 46-17. Pine City trails on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace wants to make your customized journey as seamless and convenient as possible. Top of the key, three. Pulls the trigger, and it is good for Joe Larson of Zimmerman. Make it 49-17. Tanner Fix back up the court. Into the offensive zone, trying to get around one defender. Gets it to Skozacek. His defender ran by, and Haverhalls drops it in for two. Good assist there from Skozacek. So it's 49-19. A three again from Larson. Joe Larson of Zimmerman is good to make it 52-19. Tanner Fix will bring it up the court for Pine City. Under 45 seconds to go. Fix will give it off to Skozacek. Looking for a screen now from Kurth. Now into another defender, Gardis, and wanted to go back to Kurth. And so, well, it's going to be stolen away. Pine City was just going to kind of let it go, and Gardis will put it in for two. Stolen away there by Joe Larson of Zimmerman. He went and just made the hustle play. Simply put, Pine City was going to let it go, and he decided, you know what, I'm going to make this play. Fix with it. He wanted to go to Kurth. Nearly had it stolen away. Could have been a reach-in foul, but they're going to let that one go. I like that call. Now Skozacek with it. Bounce pass somewhere, but it's stolen away here by Schmidt. And dropped in for two by Lane Johnson. Make it 56-19. The heave at the half is no good by Pine City. So that will do it for the first half of play. The Dragons trail on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, 56-19. We'll be back after a word from our fine sponsors here on Anthem Country WCMP.
Stay connected with ECE Fiber. Get fast, reliable internet for your work-from-home needs. No more lag during virtual meetings. Manage your account easily with the ECE Fiber mobile app. ECE Fiber, simple, local, reliable. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. State-of-the-art pitching machines for softball and baseball. Rent cages with machines or bring your own pitcher. Here's the Pitch also offers instruction from experienced players. And Here's the Pitch has enough room for coaches to bring the whole team for training. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
Your journey to a smile you'll love forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. With locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you'll embrace forever.
When was the last time you had a professional tune-up for your home or business furnace? 1 year? 5 years? Or maybe it's been so long that you don't remember. When it's time to winterize your home or business, your routine isn't complete without a furnace tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your furnace running at peak efficiency so you can keep warm all winter. Don't wait and avoid costly repairs. Call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or contact them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Mom's Parkside Cafe in Pine City proudly serves breakfast skillets, scratch-made buttermilk pancakes, famous big cookies, and bread pudding with homemade caramel sauce. Enjoy home-style hot sandwiches made with real mashed potatoes and gravy. Voted Pine County's best breakfast, best lunch, and best soup and salad. This quaint cafe is owner-operated with a small-town feel. Stir in family and a sprinkle of hard work to complete the recipe for this award-winning cafe.
Order up! Mom's Parkside Cafe. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 2, and weekends, 7 till 2.
Stop relying on unstable energy prices and switch to self-sufficiency with the Classic Edge HDX outdoor wood furnace from Central Boiler. Heat your home, outbuildings, and provide endless hot water, all while utilizing your backyard source for renewable energy. The Classic Edge uses up to 60% less wood, which means less waste and less work. Be more comfortable for less money with the Classic Edge HDX.
Northland Boiler Sales. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Back here on WCMP, Anthem Country, 106.5 FM, AM 1350. The Pine City Dragons trail on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard here at the half. 56-19, Embrace Orthodontics will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. If you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at EmbraceMN.com. So at half, the Dragons trail. This is a tough one because, Pine City has showed a lot of promise here in this game. And I know it's hard to see, especially after a 56-19 first half. You give up 56 points in the first half. Zimmerman, if he continued, would be on to 112 points, right? But for Pine City, they did a really good job of what I thought, just getting back and keeping themselves in this one and playing fast. This is a tough team to play against Zimmerman, and that was not an easy first half. Again, they've got a lot of height on that Zimmerman team. They are really fast. Thank you so much. And Pine City just did a really good job of trying to keep themselves in it. Now, again, it's tough when you've got guys who are 6'3" and over on the other side. You're playing amongst the trees, and there's not a whole lot you can do, but Pine City did a really good job of still finding the open players, still fighting underneath the basket and getting shots up. Now, again, there were a lot of blocks in the first half from Zimmerman, but I was just really impressed with the fact that they just kept going. They didn't give up. They just kept going. And again, in a game like this, it can be really easy to kind of, slow down and lay off the pedal, so to speak. But again, Pine City did a really good job. They're not going to be the tallest team. They have some decent height in McKellar, Kurth, and Haverhalls, but Zimmerman's starting 5 is, I think, averaging 6'2", 6'3", so... But Zimmerman moves so quickly. I mean, it's all speed, all go, all the time. And Zimmerman played, for the most part, man-to-man coverage in that first half. And I don't think it'll change here in the second. But Pine City had a little bit of trouble getting around that. But despite that, they just kept going. They played really well and did enough to get some points up on the board. At one point, they led 5-1. Now, again, right now Zimmerman has the length, but they also have the experience. And that's something that I don't want to say Pine City's lacking, but this is a more inexperienced squad than they've had in the past couple of years. And I'll go back to, 3 years ago, where it was kind of a building year for the team. And they only had one senior on the squad, and they were basically saying, hey, we need you to kind of help build the program for the future. And he did that, and they were really proud of him for it. And this kind of feels like this year, but it feels like they still have a couple of pieces that are really good. You've got Larson and Sklazacek, who are obviously returning fix as well. But then you've got Sam Johnson as well. But Tucker Johnson, I think is returning from last year. I think he played some varsity minutes. But then you've got some newcomers like Kurth, like a McKellar, like a Haverhalls, who are maybe a little bit more inexperienced, but there's some raw talent there for Pine City, and I think that they can build off of this, and the end of the season is going to look a lot different than what it does right now. So, again, although a little bit more lopsided than they probably would have liked it to be, I'm impressed by what they did here in the first half. Again, it might not be the right word. Impressed might not be the correct word to say. But just the fact that they came in, they still battled, they continued to play hard. They did their best. They did not give up. They continued to play hard defense. And that's another thing. When you're playing amongst trees, like I have said so much here in this first half, like against Zimmerman, where they've got guys inside and you're kind of fighting to get a swat at the ball, and a lot of times it doesn't work. I was really impressed with the fact that they still played so hard and tough defensively that a lot of times Zimmerman did not have a clean shot, and Pine City even got a couple of blocks. Taking a look at some of the stats from that first half, leading the way for Zimmerman was McEachern with 11, then 9 for both Larson and Stay, 10 for Gardis, don't want to forget about him, 6 for Lemke, 5 for Giffen, 4 for Smuda, and 2 for Lane Johnson. They had 14 steals, 5 blocks, and 19 fouls. 4 steals for McEachern. For Pine City, they were led by Grant Haverhalls, who had 10 points off the bench, 4 rebounds as well, and a steal. Then it was Larson with 7, Fix with 2. Leading them in rebounds in the first half was Dominic Kurth with 5. They had 3 steals and 14 fouls. So the Dragons, although this game is a little bit lopsided and it might probably stay that way in the second half, I think they've got something that they can build on here. I think they have got something that they can take away from this game and say, you know what? While it wasn't the greatest game, while it wasn't maybe our best performance, while it wasn't maybe our best matchup, while maybe it wasn't our best, I don't want to say best effort because they've given a really good effort here tonight. Maybe it wasn't the best thing ever tonight, but we've got a lot that we can build on from tonight and take forward into the future of this season. And I think some of this raw talent, like in a Haverhalls, Kurth, that they have, I think they can take this and go forward and really build on it. And when they get into the conference season, I think they can make some noise there. And although not a lot of depth this year, I really do think Pine City might be able to have a chance to I think they're going to have a chance to look a lot different than last year and put a few more wins up on the board. We'll see, though. We'll see. It's a long season ahead. This is only game 1 for both these teams here tonight. As we get ready for half number 2 here in Zimmerman, it will be Pine City starting with the ball. On your radio dial, Pine City will go right to left and Zimmerman left to right. Fix will inbound for Pine City. I think it's worth noting, though, that Pine City Tucker Johnson, he was in for a little bit, but has since been out, and I'm not sure he's maybe injured or what happened, but he has not since seen the court. Meanwhile, this ball will go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Zimmerman somewhere. I didn't quite see it, but last touch by Zimmerman, so Pine City will hold on to it. Larson will look to inbound. He'll chuck it deep to Fix, and Fix pulls that one in cleanly. Fix calls out the play. Switch sides, now give to Larson on this near side elbow. Trying to get around his defender. Lost the ball for a moment. Pulls it back in. Thought he had leverage, but just didn't. Now gives to Fix. Fix with 10 seconds to shoot at the top of the key. Trying to drive inside. Good drive. Shot is up and no good. Somehow McKellar pulls in the rebound, but he can't hit the shot, and it's rebounded by Larson for Zimmerman, and the shot the other way by Ethan Stay is laid up and in for two to make it 58-19. Larson now for Pine City into the offensive zone. Tries to get around one defender, now gives to McKellar. McKellar on the far side. Nice spin moves, but he could not dribble, otherwise it would have been a double dribble, so couldn't do much with the spin moves there, and Sam Johnson with it. He lost it. I thought he might give it to Fix. I thought he had a lane, instead we'll give outside to McKellar. McKellar fakes the pass to Fix. Driving inside. Shot is off the mark, and somehow picked up by Sklzacek for the rebound. McKellar, no good on the shot, and because it did not hit the rim, it won't reset the shot clock, so it will be a shot clock violation on Pine City, and Zimmerman will get the ball back. Inbound goes here to Larson, again for Zimmerman. That's Joe Larson for Zimmerman. Pass now on the near side to McEachern. On the far side, they've got Joe Larson. He's got a really weird shot because he kind of pulls it behind his head, but it works. And now McEachern hits it for three after it was rebounded. Makes it 61-19. Sklzacek gets around one defender. Now tries to go to the far side to Fix. He almost lost it. Just does pull it in. Now Sklzacek trying to drive inside. Shot just off the mark, and McEachern with another rebound. Quickly down the court they go to Stay. Stay got leverage inside. Shot no good. Rebounded. Put up no good. And rebounded again by McEachern. On the far side, Giffen with it. Trying to go inside. Lemke. He gives it back outside to Giffen. And he'll lay it in for two. 63-19. Fix into the offensive zone, gives to Larson. Larson makes one-man miss. Give to McKellar. No good on the three. And McEachern, another rebound. Quickly up the court they go. Joe Larson with it. Inside. Layup is good. 65-19. Fix calls out the play. Trying to be patient. Now in trouble. Gets it to Larson just in time. Grant Larson trying to drive inside, guarded by Stay. Stay does a really good job of being kind of just glued to him. Gets around the other defender and puts up a shot. It is no good. Looks like they're going to get a foul here on Ethan Stay, which would be his first. And the team's first of the second half. Looks like it will be a shooting foul, so Grant Larson is at the line to shoot dos. First one's up and good. 65-20. Haverhalls and Kurth check in for McKellar and Sam Johnson. And Larson is good on both. 21 points for Pine City, 65 for Zimmerman. So McEachern gives back outside to Lemke. I mean, they're so quick up the court. It is ridiculous. Pass now to Lemke. He fakes one way, then gives back outside to Joe Larson. They're going to get a foul here on Tanner Fix. So Tanner Fix will pick up, unfortunately, his third and the team's first of the second half. Zimmerman will get it inbounded to the near side. Stay right up over the defender. A little bit off the mark, and somehow the rebound winds up in the hands of Joe Larson of Zimmerman. Back outside McEachern, fake, and now he'll pull down, give to Joe Larson. Shot no good. Good box out by Kurth, but somehow, some way, it ends up in the arms of Ethan Stay, but now stolen away. I think, was it Fix with the steal? Fix will be at the top of the key and again calls out the play. Given the far side, Sklzacek wanted to pull up from three, gives to Kurth for three. And that's off the front of the rim, no good. Kurth will get his own rebound. To Larson now. Larson inside to Kurth, couldn't hold on. Great pass from Larson to Kurth inside, but Kurth just could not hold on. So Zimmerman will get it back. And McEachern will start with it. And this will be the first time they don't get up the court in 0.2 seconds. On the far side, give to Lemke, now inside. Back outside McEachern. Corner three, no good. Stay is going to get the rebound. Now on the sideline, Giffen. Giffen will line up for three. That's going to be off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Lemke. Lemke trying to go inside of McEachern. It's knocked away, and it will roll out of bounds. Last touch by Pine City. Inbound will go to McEachern. On the far side now to Stay. Trying to go inside here to Giffen. Back outside Stay, near side. Lemke for three. The left-handed shot is good. 68-21. Larson for Pine City brings it forward. Stops, now give to Fix. Fix gives to Haverhals. Haverhals too strong on the layup. Rebounded there by Ethan Stay. They'll move quickly up the court. McEachern to Giffen. Giffen, nothing doing, so he has to give it back outside, but McEachern for three. That's off the mark, and Kurth lets it go as it winds up in the hands of Tanner Fix on the rebound. The offense will move forward and get set for Fix. Now he gives it to Sklzacek, and that's knocked out of Sklzacek's hands by a member of Zimmerman, so it will go back and stay with Pine City. Go back and stay. I don't know if that's the right wording. It will stay. Few in for Zimmerman, a few out. 2 in, 2 out for Pine City. Sklzacek will inbound to Larson. On the far side, trying to get around one defender. Looks like he drew a foul. So it'll be the second team foul on Zimmerman. Didn't quite see who it was on. 22, and that is Ryan Schmidt, his third, team second. So it'll be an inbound for Pine City. 12:34 to go in the second half. On that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Inbound to McKellar, nearly lost it. Now he gets bumped, and that'll be Ryan Schmidt's fourth. Good job by McKellar to eventually get the ball and then draw the foul. He couldn't quite cleanly hold on to it, but that's why he was doing that, because he drew the foul. So Zacek trying to inbound. He'll go to the backcourt, does to Fix. So Fix will then bring it back over the timeline. Looks to Larson on this near side. Larson. Line up his defender. Drives right down the middle of the lane, and the shot is no good. Out of bounds, last touch by Pine City. It will go back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman will now bring it up the court. It's Ryan Schmidt for the Thunder. He'll give it back to Gardis. And this one nearly lost, but Schmidt pulls it back. Now Gardis for three on the elbow, no good. Rebound winds up in the hands of Sklzacek. He's got speed. He's going to take it up on the far side of the court, trying to get around Wick. Wick could have been called for a foul there, wasn't. McKellar gets that one as it was knocked away, and now it's going to be stolen away. Will be officially stolen away by Lane Johnson of Zimmerman, and the shot is up, no good. Rebounded and put back for two by Smuda. Make it 70-21. Tanner Fix Calling out the plays again. Nothing doing. Gives on the far side to Sklzacic. He's guarded well. Man-on-man coverage. And pass somehow finds its way to Fix. Fix will go outside. Wanted to go inside to Sam Johnson. And just too far into traffic. And actually it's touched out by Sam Johnson. So Zimmerman will get it back on the turnover. 11:16 to go. And Schmidt will start with it for the Thunder. Into the offensive zone, gives it to Gardis. Gardis guarded well, but stolen away by Kevin McKellar. McKellar switches directions, and nice job to put that one up and in for two. 70-23. Zimmerman, though, comes back quickly. That travel there, and took one too many steps, did Smuda. Looks like Haverhals and Kurth will check back into the game for the green and white. Looks like we will also have one more into the game. And that'll be number 14, and that's James Mangan. James Mangan into the game for Pine City. Fix inbounds to Sklzacic just in time. And Sklzacic give back to Mangan. Bumping bodies there, gets a screen. Looking, wanted that jumper. I thought he could have pulled up. Instead, we'll give to Haverhals. Haverhals will put it up. That shot is no good. Mangan is going to come in for the rebound. How in the world did he get that? Sklzacic on the assist from Haverhals, and Sklzacic nails the three. What a play. What a sequence there for Pine City. But now back on the defensive side, they're going to draw, or they will get the foul called on them. And it looks like it will be Sklzacic, unfortunately, who just hit the three. And if that's the case, it's the team's second and his second. And it appears to be. And Wick will bring into the offensive zone. And not quite sure of the call. Some sort of no-no on Zimmerman. Didn't quite see it. Either way, ball goes back to Pine City. Hey, they'll take it. 10:13 to go. Fix looking. He'll give to Sklzacic. Looking to Haverhals. And this bumped. Yep, yeah. Sklzacic was bumped a little bit too much by Smuda. That'll be his second. Team's fifth now. So Smuda with the foul. But a two physical that time. And Grant Larson will check back into the game. He comes in for Sklzacic. So Sklzacic will get a well-deserved breather. 70-26 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. 10:05 to go. Inbound to Larson, who starts in the back court. And now into the offensive zone. Well, we nearly lost it. Give outside to Kurth. Kurth fakes one way, now drives inside. Give outside to Tanner Fix for three. It's no good. Bunch of bodies in there trying to get the rebound, but it's going to be Wyatt Wick who winds up with it. And now quickly up the court. Oh, nice feed and a good basket by Schmidt. Lane Johnson on the assist. And Fix. And he traveled. No. They're going to get a foul on Zimmerman, I guess. And that will get Wyatt Wick for his second. And that's their fifth. Grant Larson for Pine City will inbound on the far sideline. We'll go to Fix in the back court. 9.5 to go. Fix will go to the far side. Larson. Give to Haverhals. Haverhals lost it. Gardis with the steal. Gardis with the layup for two. 74-26. Fix guarded well, almost right at half court, and now he lost it, nearly stolen away, but that works in his favor. He's going to pass back outside for Grant Larson for three. It's no good. Rebounded. That's Wyatt Wick. We're going to get a foul here on Pine City, and that'll be their team third. Now, I understand trying to get that ball, but that right there felt like an unnecessary foul for Pine City. Now, and again, you don't want to blame them for going after the ball, being physical, all that, but at that right there, if this is a closer game, that is not a smart foul for Pine City. So like to see them be a little bit more disciplined. Again, the Zimmerman player had the rebound pretty cleanly. So now we'll get almost all new players in for Zimmerman. In fact, it looks like all new players. So I will try and keep up. Checking in is number 1, Caden Goon. Also number 3, Ian Rustad. Also, I'll try and go in numerical order. Number 11, Henry Olson. And then 20, which is Soren Rustad. And I believe 33, which is Jacob Peets. A 3 here is no good. Kickball call, rebounded by number 3 of Zimmerman. Again, I will try and keep up the best that I... When you're this deep for a team, it's hard to keep track. This ball nearly stolen away, but the shot is up, no good. It's Tanner Fix there with the rebound for Pine City. He'll slow it down, try and weave his way through some traffic. Calling out the play again. Wanted to go to Skozachik, goes to the far side to Larson. Larson nearly lost it. And going to get a foul here on Zimmerman. Be their team's 6th. And this will go against number 1, which is Caden Goon. Inbound to Larson in the backcourt. Fix with it now. He's got 7 to shoot. 6, 5. He's got a 3. Looks good, and it is. Tanner Fix for 3. 74-29. We'll have running clock the rest of the way. Meanwhile, Zimmerman will move this ball around. It's stolen inside by Tanner Fix. Fix. Oh, he is fouled hard. That is a clear foul. And it'll be 2 for Tanner Fix. Now let's see who they call it on. There's 2 guys they could have. They're going to get it on 11, which is Henry, either Olson or Goon. We'll get it on Olson, which will be his first, team's 7th, and it's 2 now for Tanner Fix. First one's up, and it rattles in. 74-30. And get in for Pine City. Fix hits them both. 74-31. Well, the Thunder have it. It's Rustad into the near side corner. Back top the key to Goon. He nearly lost it. Inside. Oh, somehow get that one up over everybody, but still could not get it to fall. Rebounded by Larson for Pine City. He'll give to Sam Johnson. He wanted 3. Give back to Larson, and it's going to be stolen away by Rustad. And stolen back here by Fix. So Fix got it back for his team. Under 5 minutes to go. Another foul here on Zimmerman, and it will be a 1-and-1 for Pine City. That is the 8th team foul on the Thunder. I think so anyways. I think they called Olson, which would be his 2nd, team's 8th. And checking in for Pine City was number 4. And that is Mitchell Sklzacek. And Fix is at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And got that one to fall. 74-32. I was to say it should be a 1-and-1. Everyone went as if it was only 1. No, it's a 1-and-1. So if he makes the first, he gets the 2nd. Hey, I got to appreciate the effort, though. Got to appreciate the hustle. I like it. So Fix hitting the first. Not the 2nd, but Haverhalls is there. And can't quite put it in for the shot. It's going to be rebounded by him. And it will get a foul here on Pine City. This might go against Haverhalls. Yeah, it will. So Haverhalls will pick up his first, team's 4th. And into the game is number 3, Gus Erickson. So Gus Erickson in for Pine City. And Rustad has it up the court. Ian Rustad now give to Goon. Goon inside, nearly had it stolen away. It's up and no good. Haverhalls with the rebound. Haverhalls will give now to Erickson. Gus Erickson give inside. Oh, and that one is, too much. Was going to be a block, but it's not. As Mitch goes side, it's going to be a foul here on Zimmerman, and it will be a 1-and-1 for Mitchell Sklzacek. Ninth team foul. Not sure who it was on. And Sklzacek hits the first. So he gets 2, and I apologize. I should have known that. Meanwhile, a standing ovation as number 2, 13, and 24 check in. That can't be. So a different number 2, which would be Seth Cochran. I'll get the other numbers in just a second as Mitchell Sklzacek did not hit the second, and it's knocked out of bounds by Zimmerman, so Pine City will hold on to it. Clock continues to roll. Also in is, again, 13, which is Jamison Cox, and then 24, which is Henry Tashida. A shot here is good for, 2 by Haverhalls. Make it 74-35. Meanwhile, a 3 is no good by Zimmerman, and rebounded here by Pine City's Gus Erickson. And he's fouled, and so he'll go the other way and shoot a 1-and-1. 74-35. Under a minute and a half to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be. No, it is 2. Okay, I apologize. Apparently it's 2 now. Yeah, looks like it's 2. Well. So no good on the first. Gus Erickson, no good on the second. Rebounded by Kurth. A 3 here is no good. We've got whistles. Looks like a travel foul on somebody. Yeah. 35 seconds to go. Stay tuned. We'll have the Pine City of Pizza Pub post-game show coming up here after the game concludes. Cochran with it. He'll give back outside now to Rustad. That's Ian Rustad. Now over here to Jamison Cox, who puts it up for 2. It's no good. Rebounded that time by Mangan. Haverhalls has it, trying to score. Looks like he's going to get fouled. And his 2 free throws are going to end the game. So he'll shoot 2, and that will be it. So stay tuned for our Pizza Pub of Pine City post-game show. Pizza Pub of Pine City. Got to try. Oh, they're going to call a game? They're not going to allow him to shoot 2? That's kind of crappy. I know, I don't know the official rules, so that could be an official rule, but man, they should have let him shoot 2. Either way, coming up in just a short moment, we'll have the Pizza Pub Pine City postgame. Got to try that pizza of the month at Pine City Pizza Pub. Always something unique and delicious. Check the Pizza Pub Pine City Facebook page to find out what they're cooking up. So we'll be back after a word from our fine sponsor for that Pizza Pub of Pine City post-game show here on Anthem Country WCMP.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Don't worry. Hones can fix you up. Butch, Christie, and the crew at Hones Auto Body and Glass have over 44 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are I-CAR and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass. In Mora, Hones. They'll fix you up right.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose Auto Owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org.
ECE Fiber Internet, the best choice for you. Affordable packages for home and business with reliable service and no hidden fees. ECE Fiber, connecting you to what matters most. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, why have you been so happy lately?
It's because I no longer pay for hot water.
What? You have 4 teenagers that take all-day showers. How do you not pay for hot water?
Well, I put in a central boiler outdoor furnace that heats my house, my garage, and now I have virtually endless free hot water.
Wow, that's great. With my 10 kids, I'll really save some money. Where do I get a furnace?
Check with your local central boiler dealer, of course.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Here in the Pizza Pub of Pine City postgame show, I do want to give one, apologize, and two, give a shout out to our Hones Auto Body and Glass halftime sponsor, Hones Auto Body and Glass of Mora. They are right there in Mora with state-of-the-art facilities plus 44 years of experience. They are ICAR and ASE certified and are recommended by insurance companies. I forgot to mention them at half, and I sincerely apologize. So thanks to Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora for sponsoring our halftime show. Meanwhile, the Pizza Pub of Pine City postgame show, now brought to you by, of course, Pine City Pizza Pub. You can meet the Grinch there at the Pizza Pub of Pine City coming up here on the 6th. So this Saturday, head to Pizza Pub of Pine City as you can meet the Grinch. He'll be there from 5 to 7 p.m. You can come and get your pick taken with the Grinch at the Pizza Pub of Pine City from 5 to 7 p.m. this Saturday, the 6th. So here in this one, Pine City falls 74-35 to the Zimmerman Thunder. It was a tough game. It was. You know, and Pine City, again, Zimmerman's a really good team. They're a really veteran team. They've got a lot of height as well to their team. And so I think that all kind of played a factor. And the speed of this Zimmerman team is just insane. It's quite something to watch. So I think all that kind of combined with the Zimmerman experience kind of is the reason why Pine City lost here tonight. But you know what, again, as I said in the first half, I'll say it again here, I was really proud of Pine City and their ability to just stick with it, to just stay in this game, to not give up, to not just hang their heads and go, well, this is over. They could have easily done that after the first half, but they didn't. They said, you know what, we're going to battle, we're going to play hard, and we're going to finish this one. And they did a really good job of that here in the second half. And only allowing 18 while scoring 16. Now, again, obviously, Zimmerman, for a good chunk of the second half, had a lot of their second guys in, but I was just really impressed with how well they played. And again, it won't be their best effort, and it won't be the best game that they've played all year. Well, it's only been one game, but they will grow from this experience. They'll get better, they'll grow, and they're only going to improve from this point on. And I'm excited to see what this team becomes. We got a lot of guys with some inexperience out there who haven't played varsity that I've known from the last couple of years covering them that looked pretty well here tonight. One of them was Grant Haverhalls, who led the team in scoring with 12 points. Grant Larson had 9, 8 for Tanner Fix, 3 for Sklzacek. That's Grant Sklzacek because his brother scored, but we'll wait on that. Kevin McKellar had 2, and then Mitchell Sklzacek had 1. They were led in rebounds by Kurth with 7-6 for Haverhalls. They had 7 total steals, 4 in the second half. They had 8 fouls, 4 in each half. So, again, a pretty clean game on the foul side of things. We've seen last year that they had some trouble with the fouls, but pretty clean game in the foul realm of things. But again, just really impressed with their ability to stick in this thing, to stay, keep their heads up, and just to keep battling. This game could have easily been one where they just hung their heads and went, you know what, it's over. We're not gonna win. Let's just go home. But they didn't. They kept playing hard, and I'm really impressed by this team's effort and their heart. And I think this team is going to grow and look a lot different come the end of the season. They're going to make some noise this season, that is for sure. But that is going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Thanks to you, our loyal listeners. I get to come out here for every single game, so I appreciate that. And thanks to all of our fine sponsors. They're the reason that we not only get to come out here, but they're the reason we get to bring you these games for free. That's right. Thank you to all of our fine sponsors, and they're the reason we get to bring you these games for free. That's going to do it here on the Pizza Pub Pine City post-game show. Remember, get on over there Saturday the 6th from 5 to 7 p.m. and take a picture with the Grinch. Watch your favorite team while eating your favorite pizza and wings. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned to the morning show with Josh Muir on 100.9 FM at 7:45 and 8:45 for local sports updates, scores, and more from around our local listening area. You can stay tuned to our website for links to the games we'll be covering that week, plus interviews with coaches and players and articles from games that we've been at. Also, you can stay tuned to our YouTube, our Facebook, our Instagram. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. And then our X or Twitter at Q Media Sports, for all the latest on local sports. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to be kind to everyone. You never know what someone is going through, and your kindness can make their day. Final here again, Pine City falls to Zimmerman, 74-35. I lost my train of thought, ladies and gentlemen. That usually doesn't happen. It's game one for me, too, but I appreciate you all for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone. Or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
That concludes our broadcast from WCMP Sports, a Q Media Group radio station, and brought to you in part by local advertisers. For high school sports schedules, scores, and interviews, visit WCMPradio.com. Catch more local live action all season long, right here on this local radio station. Also available via the WCMP mobile app, available for free download in the App Store, and multiple Q Media Group YouTube streams. Thank you for joining us. Now back to regularly scheduled programming. WCMP is 100.9 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1350 AM. Licensed out of Pine City.